Alrighty, and so our first one we're going to look at is Nightwing. So first off, well, as soon as I saw this figure existed, this is actually, I think, one of the first Mafex I may have actually pre-ordered. It just didn't come out for a long time, and then I stumbled into getting Superman and Batman. But Nightwing is like my favorite DC character, which is weird because it's Dick Grayson, who is Robin, and it's his spin-off persona when he becomes an adult, and he gets all, you know, I don't know, not Robin. So he goes off to, I don't know, Bloodhaven or something. What a great name for a city, by the way. Hey, where do you live? Bloodhaven. Jesus, dude, move. Like, get the hell out of there. No one does crime. You have this dude named Nightwing running around. This little suit, those little batons. What the hell is happening? I guess rent's cheaper than Gotham? I don't know. This is, you know, where... I don't know much about Bloodhaven. So I know it's referenced a lot. I know it's where Batman hangs, or Nightwing hangs out. I mean, I guess you got to get out of Batman's shadows. That dude's kind of a prick, for being honest. Batman kind of sucks. I'm not the biggest fan of Batman, truly, despite having some Batman stuff. I've always been more of a Nightwing fan. And before that, before I knew Nightwing existed, I was more of a Robin fan. So I've always been more of a fan of sidekicks rather than the actual characters themselves. And that's kind of true for most things. I'm a big Beta Ray fan, hence some naming usage, who is like, I don't know, a sidekick of Thor. And then War Machine, which is kind of, you know, like Iron Man. I always like those more. Luigi more than Mario, that's me. So I felt that way with the old Nightwings here. So instantly became a fan. Again, I don't know why. It's because Batman kind of sucks. Sure, maybe. It's because it's like Nightwing. It's a cool name. And he's just badass. So here's the figure, taken out of the box. Got a stand, which I won't use. Because it's for posers. No, I'm just kidding. Well, actually, it is for posers. Posing's actually making it. But if you can truly make great poses, you don't necessarily need a stand. And so my usual track record with these suckers is, I open it up, pieces fly everywhere. And considering the calamity this video already started with, there's a high chance that happens here. And so I'm going to see if I can shift angles. This is great TV. So here's the figure. I've flipped the angle here. I have a stand I could have used for this. Oh, well. So let's see if I can just rip this sucker off. And hopefully if I have video evidence of it flying everywhere, I can track things down. I'm still missing some bat pieces from Batman a year ago. What? This is ridiculous. They can't put this shit in a bag. Like, this isn't in stores anywhere. Like, you just buy it online. Who gives a shit? Put it in a Ziploc bag. I don't care. Whatever. This is stupid. Okay. Well, I got it mostly off. Hey, look at that. The crisp, the clean, the Nightwing. I first heard of Nightwing in about, I think, 98, 99. I was sick and I got a random comic book from the store that had Nightwing in it. And I was like, yo, this is cool. I don't know if I had many action figures of him as a kid, but I got one now, bitches. And it's this Joker. So, for those unfamiliar, Mafex, pretty high quality brand. It'd be helpful if I actually showed the figure, not the table. Come on now. So it's a pretty typically high quality figure, a lot of articulation. The DC McFarlane line has made a Nightwing, yet I'm not a fan of the DC McFarlane line because I think it kind of sucks. Can I sit this down? So, here we go. Oh, I've got a setup going, folks, here. Here's some lovely coasters. Including these food and wine coasters, courtesy of the Epcots. I'm a fan, people. But I'm also a fan of how they can prop up the kickstand. Hey, here we go. That's Broadway from the Gargoyles. Nobody cares about you, Broadway. Get out of here. Your show sucked. It was okay. Alrighty, so is this propping up? This phone is going to fall over in 2 seconds. Okay. This sucks. Boom! Better. It's okay. It's not great. But we'll settle for better around here. Alrighty, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, his arm's kind of backwards. There we go. Alright, so look at that articulation. So nice butterflies at the joints. Nice ab articulation. Doing the sit-ups. You know, it's important. I think the muscle number is right. Although they are very juiced. The much time this person spends at the gym must be insane. Disappointingly, though, no thigh swivel here. So you can't really... You can move the leg, but not the thigh. That's something some cheaper figures can pull off, but a McFarlane can't, because those things suck ass. So, shots fired at that community. I have some of those figures, and you get like one pose out of them, and that's it. So this thing can do many poses. This is terrible angles. I am sorry. This is amateur quality. But I'm an amateur, so what do we expect? So look at that. Come at me. What you got? What you got? So I don't know much about Nightwing, if you haven't gathered from my shenanigans here. I didn't think he's a cool character. I know he's in like a Teen Titans show that's a live action, but it's too long. It's too dark in this damn room. I should have turned on a light. Not available using the ultra wide. Well, that's all I'll tell you. Hold on. That might be a little better. So I know that it's a show. I watched a couple episodes. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. So I didn't like it that much. It's just too long. You know, there's too many episodes. I don't have 80 hours to watch this BS. Just see a little Nightwing action. But yeah, I'm cool. I am Dick Grayson, a.k.a. the Nightwings. I'm in movies. Although, sadly enough, not a live-action movie. Because that'd be too good. No, let's get the umpteenth reboot of Batman. Yeah, that's much better. God forbid we get a Robin. Can we get a Robin in a movie? Man hasn't been in a movie since Batman and Robin. And then that was so terrible, they quit putting Robin in movies. I'm really hoping the next Batman movie does it. Although probably not, because they might have to do something besides the one note or one tone they had the entire movie. They might put a little bit of joy in there. I like the Batman movie, but can we have some variety in our tones here? It doesn't have to be one long 3-hour somberness. Have some nuance. It won't kill you. But anyway, here's some cool hands. It comes with. There's one pair. Here's another pair. Woo! For holding things. Here's another pair for looking all intimidating. Like, hey, ha! Come at me. And then he's already got some punchy hands. These are punchy hands with holes in them, so I can put the weapons in there. You can't see shit. I'm not redoing this, so this is it. Okay, so we got that. And then we got a back piece with pieces coming out of it. So, I don't know. I guess he had a little prosthetic surgery to have these clips coming out. Bold move. This might be to hold the batarangs he has. Not batarangs, whatever, batons. One of my favorite things about the Batman Arkham games is that you can actually play as Nightwing in some of them. Usually it was a little more limited, which always pissed me off. As I wanted to do all of, Nightwing. Batman, enough already. How many times? He's had all these TV shows, the comics. Enough goddamn Batman. Like, I wanted a Nightwing game. And then lo and behold, we got one in Gotham Knights. And I really like it a lot. Everybody else hates it, but they're missing out. Because he plays Batgirl and Nightwing, or Red Hood, or Robin too if you want to. So that's a good time. I would love a Mafex Batgirl. Anybody's listening, I would kill. Any costume, just any Batgirl. Not Batwoman, that's a different character. Although I take that too, because that's a badass costume. Whoa. Skating along. Skating along. It's an odd pose. How am I going to pose this thing? Well, I'll figure that out as soon as I figure out where the hell I'm going to put this thing, because I don't know that either. Things are coming to a head in the storage space I have here for displays, so something's got to give. He's got another alternate head. Hey, there we go. There's that typical DC anger. Her, grouchy. They didn't have my cereal at the store, so I'm mad. We've all been there, Nightwing. You just want a little Captain Crunch. They don't have it, so you got to set up for the all peanut butter version. And it's like, this sucks. I wanted the mixed berries. Why is that so hard to get? They don't have your barbecue sauce flavor. Anyway, ooh, this is neat. Doing a little magic tricky here. And then little swirls. I guess it's supposed to represent a swinging baton. Or does this come out? I could read the instructions, but again, son of a bitch. Great, a clear plastic piece fell on the floor. Hey, we found it. What is this? This has got to be like a swinging baton or something, right? Like, am I crazy? It's got to represent that in concept. Wasn't I broke it? I guess I'll never find out. Well, there's another one. This one I won't take apart. There are instructions. I could look at those. This is already 9 minutes. Well, this part of the video is 9 minutes. So here we go. Here's another one. I mean, this has got to be like a swinging arm thing, right? Like, it's got to be. Like, whoa, doing the little twirls. Like those little spinning card people on the side of the road trying to sell you stuff. This is a fantastic review. So far, initial thoughts. I like the color. I like the hair of the figure. So if we zoom in here. So I like the hairs. I like the mask. It's pretty sweet. Looks like it's painted on. Although I think he wears an actual mask there and doesn't paint it on. That seems tedious, especially when you're sweating a lot. And this suit does not look like it breathes. How does it get out of this thing? Is it a one piece? Does he cut himself out of it and make a new one every night? That seems wasteful. Batman, not a fan of the environment. That's what we've learned. And neither is Nightwing, his protege. This neckline's kind of weird. Like, it looks like it's like a full-on bodysuit, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have a collar to it. That's odd. I don't think that's just... is that how this made... What's wrong with his neck? Look at that shit. Damn, dude. Look at that. Doesn't look quite right. But hey, it's not bad, though. I don't care. It's a sweet figure. The articulation down here. No calf swivel either. What is this chicanery? $100? Can't get a thigh or calf swivel? Come on now. But, yeah. Nightwing. Whoosh. Does he fly? No. Does he have wings? Doesn't look like it. Do you see wings? I don't. It's a pretty terrible name. I like the logo, though. I've always wanted to get a hat of this logo. Hey, look, you can line it up to the pieces of the color look right here. That's neat. Yeah, I almost bought one of these hats for him, but it was sold out. And so, don't have a hat for Nightwing. But I love Nightwing. He is so cool. And this figure, I think, lives up to it. Let's look at his weapons. So this goes too long, because I doubt one person watches this entire thing all the way through. So this is a pretty stiff cord here. I guess it's bendy. Oh, it is. Hey, that's neat. You can bend this sucker around. I guess it helps if I actually show this stuff I'm doing. Look at that. You can bend this thing around. And if we find the little hands with holes in them, whoosh, shove that on in there. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like... Ooh, you know what? I could use this in my Daredevil figure. I might do that instead. Sorry, Nightwing. You have these other batons over here. So I might take the good one and use it for Daredevil. It's a character I've become increasingly fond of over the years. He's kind of, I guess, like Nightwing and Batman, except blind and has heightened senses. Dick Grayson's an acrobat. I mean, he's got to be an acrobat to fit in these tight clothes. Not me. I need to be able to breathe, man. All right, anyway, we got all this. Is that all the pieces? Yes. We got instructions. Who reads the instructions? Not me. And then, yeah, I like this thing. He's pretty badass. So I have, this is now my third open to DC Mafex. I have a Batman, and now a Superman. And then this guy, I've got Huntress coming, I'm about to open up. And then later on, I've got Poison Ivy. This is from the Hush storyline, which I'll talk about more with Huntress and reveal. I don't know really anything about the Hush storyline, but I know they're making some good figures off of it in Japan. So, thank you. So, let's see if we can do some fun little posings here as I talk things out. What? The little air guitar. That looked wrong. There we go. That looks a little better. We're going to move that hand away. Let's swap out some hands. The hands are usually pretty easy to swap on this line, which I appreciate. Although these pegs kind of suck, so they break on you. Well, good luck. Hope you got some super glue, suckers. You're going to need it. Hey, that actually articulated itself well. Can do the Spider-Man pose. Ooh, I don't know. Not looking like it, but you can do this little number. What? Oh my god, look at that. His Adam's apple separated from his head. That doesn't seem right. Should I zoom in? Maybe. Hey! There he is. That's not a bad little pose. Look at that. That ain't bad. I need to get that knee up a bit. Here we go. Get the knee up. Do the yoga. So you can do your super poses. This just looks weird. Alright, that's better. I'm Nightwing. Ah! Whose car is this? What is this back thing? Let's see if these batons fit. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Maybe these are his wings. Hey, there we go. Nightwing's wings. They kind of suck, but who am I to shame? I don't have it, so it's better than me at least. Hey, that's cool. Can they turn? No, they cannot. One of them made of cartilage or bone. Nobody cares about that. Okay, we got this pose. Let's swap the head off. Hey, that came off pretty easy too. Alarmingly so. Action figures make you think decapitations are a lot easier to pull off. Turns out they're not. So, if we're trying to decapitate somebody, it takes a little more effort than just that. Always shocking. Movies lie. Rawr, I'm so angry because I had Batman yelling at me all the time. And he didn't give me any praise. And I was all sad. So I left and went to Bloodhaven to make blood spill. I make it bloody. Damn, Nightwing. That's hardcore, dude. Let's put the batons on him, shall we? Do his little dancing. Do a little cheer number. Part of the, I don't know what's the name for that. Flag Squad Color Guard, maybe? I think that's a flag, but I don't know. Just got a baton. It's the same thing. Alright, let's pop this thing in here. It's 15 minutes. Damn person's going to watch this whole thing. But look at that. Woo! Oh, let's pop it out with the full magnitude. Boom! The next videos will be shorter. I don't have this much to say. So overall, I would say a real solid figure here. If you're a fan of Nightwing, this is a must purchase. Because it's better than that trash McFarlane put out. No offense to McFarlane, dude, but your figures kind of suck. They be cheap for a reason. They're not very good. But yeah, this thing's badass. A lot of great posing potential. I mean, I've just been scrolling around here, but even then, like, just stumbling into some cool poses. This one might be my go-to, actually. This looks sweet. I like to do like a cool leaping pose, you know, like a cool kick. You know, get the arm back. Wah! I sling my baton at you. Whoo! Return that library book, Edna. The library lives off fine money. You know, you're hurting money from the citizens. The kids can't read. Hey, don't park there. Do you think Batman's ever busted somebody for parking? Like a parking violation? I mean, that's a serious crime. If you live in a city, even if you don't live in a city, like double parking or staying too long at a space, not paying parking tickets. Like, I feel like if you had Batman on your ass, that would really change some things. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta hurry and get out of here. The bat signal's out. More musings on Batman in the next video. I would give this 5 Nightwings out of 5. Or batons. I would go 7 batons out of 8. If I had to rank it in that system. What do I not like about it? I wish it had a swivel here and down here. Not that you can really see. And maybe less hands. I don't need this many. It looks like I have a problem. Like I'm some odd serial killer who just collects hands like a psychopath. I don't need that many damn hands. Just give me a couple to call it a day. Maybe some wings, but I think that's more of a character flaw than anything else. I'm digging this baton, though. This shit is awesome. Look at that. It's like popping out at you. We have some 3D goggles on. Put them on now. Ooh. If you want to tease somebody with picking their nose, this is the figure to buy. Because you could shove this thing up their nose. That there. Or their ear. It's gross. Alright, yeah. Let's wrap this up. That's a pretty solid figure. I'm digging the hell out of Nightwing. So, coming up next, Huntress! So, I guess watch that if you want to and hear more musings about Batman. Otherwise, don't. But yeah, thanks. Peace out. Have fun. Enjoy the figure.